ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನನ್ನ ವಿಷಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ
ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು
ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೌದೌದು
ಇಲ್ಲ ತಗೋ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಲಾಡ್ಸೋದು ಬೇಡ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು
ಹಾಂ
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ
ஸ்டாண்ட் மேலே பண்ணிக்கடா சொல்கிறேன் ஒரு நிமிஷம் ஸ்டாண்ட் மேலே பண்ணுறேன்
நான் டக்குன்னு தூக்கின்னு போக முடியாதுண்ணா
தூக்கின்னு இல்லைடா தூக்கி சொல்கிறேன்
இப்போ அது இது ரிப்பன் கட்டிங் டைமில் என்ன பண்ணுறேன் அது கட்டி
டக்குன்னு எடுத்துன்னு அவன் வெளியே இல்லை அவன் ஷேக்கிங் வந்து யூடியூப்ல எல்லாம் பார்க்குறாங்க
ಲೈವಾ
ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಐತೆ ಲೈವ್
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿದೆ ಅಂತೆ முன்னாடி போனால் கட் ஆகுது இல்லை
இல்லை அங்கே பூவெல்லாம் கொடுக்குறாங்களா அதெல்லாம்
அங்கே கொடுக்குறது இல்லை இங்கே தான் கொடுக்குறாங்க அது வந்து அங்கே போகுது
ஆமாம்
அங்கே வச்சுக்கலாம்ல உங்களுக்கு இது இல்லைன்ட்டு सर कहता है
देख लिया
Namaskara. Namaskara, madam. Very nice to have you here in our offices. Just CDM Finance. Now it is a break on break. But there is it's a constant struggle to maintain the
ஸ்டாண்டர்டில் வேலை சொல்கிறதுக்குறதா
நான் அதுக்கு தான் நான் சொன்னேன்
ஆகாது நீ எதுவும்
அது லைவ் ஆகணும்
வர்றது கிடையாது ஸ்டாண்ட் திரு இங்கே வீடு ஸ்டாண்டு அந்த கார்னர் வீடு
இங்கே லைவ் நடந்துருக்கா
ஸ்டாண்ட் அங்கே வீடு
எங்கே வைக்கிட்டோம் இப்போ கேமரா அங்கே இங்கே சுத்த முடியாது அது
ஓப்பன் ஆடியோ ஓப்பன் ஆடியோ
தெரியுமா யார் யாருன்ட்டு சார்ஜி பிசி மோகன் அப்புறம் இங்கே பாருங்க இவங்க மெயில் தான் ஆனால் பார்த்துக்கிறீங்களா நீங்கள் ஒன்று வரணும் இப்போ இவன் வந்துட்டான் ஊர் ஜார்ஜ் பிரகாஷ் இவங்க மெயின் நான் வருது இவர் அப்புறமா வருவார் இவங்க வந்து மெயின் மீதி லோக்கல் வாங்குறதுன்னா மெயின் இவங்க வந்து கவர் லைவ் வருது
Excuse me, ma'am.
No. No.
And very nice to have you here in our office.
Sir, excuse me.
Sir.
ಕಾರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ
ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ
ಅದೇ ಕಾರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ
ನೋಡಿ
check. Zoom check. Zoom. You hearing me through Zoom?
Check. को दे दे, ये चेंज अकेला कर रहा है क्या? हो गया। ये भी जो हैं जितने भी हैं वो सारे चेंज कर देना।
ये इधर भी चेंज कर दो। जना जना मैडम को दे दो पहले।
ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಚೆಕ್. Check. 2. Check 2. 1 2. 2 2. 1 2. 1 2. Hey. Hey. 1 2. 1 2. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಆಲ್ ಫೈನಾ? ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇಕಾ ಸರ್?
हेलो हेलो हेलो, इसमें तो नहीं आ रहा। हेलो हेलो। ठीक।
उधर से वीडियो आ रहा है।
इसको स्विच कर रहा है ना, अभी तो उन्होंने कैमरे को लगा रखा है मास्टर, तो वो जूम को कर देंगे।
कितना टाइम लगेगा शूट करने में?
Hello. Hello. I am calling from NIMHANS. Is there anybody from this office of Dr. Mansukh? You are requested to please unmute and open your camera for testing. Hello. Hello. Is there anybody from office of Dr. Mansukh at the Zoom call? You are requested to kindly unmute and open the camera for testing. Hello. Hello. I am calling from NIMHANS, Bangalore. Is there anybody from office of Dr. Mansukh? You are requested to kindly unmute so that we may check the stream.
Sir, can you check your mic? Your audio is not good.
Hello. Am I audible?
No, sir, your voice is not getting properly. Your voice is not good.
Okay, sir. We are doing some changes. Can you increase that voice for maximum? Hello. Hello. Hello, sir. Am I
Many
audible?
noise are coming from your side.
Hello.
Nimhans,
Nimhans. I am calling from Nimhans, Bangalore. Am
can
I
you
audible
speak
to
from
you?
podium? Because your audio quality is very poor.
Hello, hello. Am I audible? Hello, mic testing, mic testing. Am I audible, sir? Please give us the feedback. Hello, this is being to test the Zoom call. Can you please share your feedback whether am I audible through the Zoom call?
Hello, Nimhans.
Yes, sir, you are
Nimhans,
audible.
sir, your audio quality is not good. Can you speak from podium? जहाँ से podium से बोला जा रहा है क्योंकि आपके वहां से noise बहुत है. ऑडियो प्रॉपर नहीं आ रही है मेरे पास.
Okay, anybody from office of MM or director's office, can you please share your feedback about the voice quality? Can anybody from BME login it is requested to please confirm about the audio quality. Are you able to get me? Because of the voice quality on YouTube stream, live stream, that is very fine. We can see from all over the YouTube link. The voice quality is very fine on the live stream. Anybody from the other teams which are logged in through this Zoom call? From director's office or office of MM or BME team? Anyone can kindly share their feedback about the voice quality?
हेलो माइक चेक 1 2 हेलो हेलो रहे नहीं नहीं मेरा फीड आ रहा है आपको हेलो इट्स क्लियर हेलो हेलो माइक चेक
सर ये जो पोडियम है ना माइक, आप एक बार वहां से टेस्ट करा लीजिए. आप स्टेज पे चले जाइए प्लीज. हाँ.
Hello, hello. Am I audible now? Can you please share your
नहीं सर,
feedback?
आपकी ऑडियो क्वालिटी ठीक नहीं है.
Is it still same or any improvement? Hello, hello. Mic testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 mic testing.
सर दिमाग आपका ऑडियो ठीक नहीं है. आप टेस्ट चेक कीजिए एक बार दिमाग. निमान हेलो हेलो निमान हेलो
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 हेलो हाँ सर
सर सेम है माई मुझे सेम मिल रहा है जैसे सिस्टम पे मिल रहा है वैसे ही सेम मिल रहा है मुझे मोबाइल पे भी आप अपनी साइड पे माइक चेक कीजिए प्लीज
So how is it now? Is it clear?
A very good evening to one and all present here. Thank you so much for joining us today for the inauguration of POWERGRID's VISHRAM SADAN under CSR initiative. I thank each and everyone for your presence. Before starting into the program, let me give you an insight about what we do, what POWERGRID does. POWERGRID Corporation of India Limited, a Maharatna public sector enterprise of Government of India, is one of the world's largest electric power transmission utility. POWERGRID is primarily engaged in business of transmission of electricity. The company has diversified into the telecom business and is providing consultancy services to the customers. As a part of corporate social responsibility, POWERGRID has contributed to society through initiatives that have substantial positive impact on the community. The CSR strategies are aligned with national priorities for building an inclusive, sustainable, and strong India and cover various community development initiatives. And to give a bit more insight about the NIMHANS. The NIMHANS, the apex center of mental health and neuroscience education in the country. This institute is a multidisciplinary institute for patient care, academic pursuit, and cutting-edge research in the field of mental health and neurosciences. And the need of the hour, the VISHRAM SADAN, which has been constructed by POWERGRID, a rest house for the benefit of poor patients and their attendees who come to the National Institute of Mental Health and Neuroscience, Bengaluru, for treatment not only from various parts of Karnataka, but also from the different parts of the country. This concept has evolved to mitigate the hardships faced by the unprivileged and deprived people who are waiting or undergoing treatment at specialized hospitals. The inmates are provided boarding and lodging facilities in a very clean, sanitized environment at a very nominal charges. This is the ninth VISHRAM SADAN constructed as a part of CSR initiative of POWERGRID. The other VISHRAM SADAN constructed across India are AIMS Delhi. We have many more VISHRAM SADANs in Patna, Lucknow, Guwahati, Darbhanga, Ranchi, and Odisha. So as we all know, today we are here gathered for the inaugural of POWERGRID's VISHRAM SADAN under CSR initiative. So once again, I welcome you all for this auspicious occasion. Please just be patient for a few more minutes. The ministers are on the way and we're going to start the program in no time. So thank you so much for being there and making your presence. Thank you so much. is outside? Who are there outside? Check. I request everyone to please come inside the auditorium. The ministers are on the way. I request the people who are outside, please come inside and take your respective seats. We're going to start the program in 5 minutes. I request everyone who is standing outside, requesting you to come inside and take your respective seats. Thank you so much. Okay. Our honorable ministers have arrived. So as soon as he enters the hall, I request everyone to please stand and welcome him to show our gratitude for his presence. The dignitaries are arriving. I request everyone to please stand and welcome our dignitaries. Our Honorable Cabinet Minister of Power, New and Renewable Energy, Shri R.K. Singh ji is here. Shri K.J. George, Honorable Minister of Energy, Government of Karnataka. I request everyone to please give a huge round of applause for Honorable Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy, Shri R.K. Singh ji. We have our Honorable Cabinet Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy, Shri R.K. Singh ji. We have Shri K.J. George, Honorable Minister of Energy, Government of Karnataka. We have Shri P.C. Mohan, Honorable MP, Bangalore Central Constituency. We have Shri Tejasvi Surya, Honorable MP, Bangalore South Constituency. I request everyone to please give a huge round of applause for our dignitaries and welcome them. We also have Dr. Pratima Murthy, the Director of NIMHANS, and we also have Dr. Yatindra Dwivedi, Director Personnel POWERGRID. Okay. And also our Honorable Cabinet Minister of Health, Family Welfare and Chemicals and Fertilizer, Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, will be joining us virtually, has joined us virtually. So I request once again to give a huge round of applause for our Honorable Cabinet Minister. And we also have Shri Gaurav Gupta, Additional Chief Secretary, Energy, Government of Karnataka. Namaste and a very good evening to one and all present here. Today, as we all know, today we are here for the inaugural of POWERGRID VISHRAM SADAN under CSR initiative. So I thank each and everyone for gracing your presence here. Thank you so much. Without taking much of anyone's time, let me welcome our dynamic leader who have created a tremendous transformation in power sector, illuminating his vision in every nook and corner of the nation. Shri R.K. Singh, the Honorable Union Minister, Power, New and Renewable Energy. I welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Yatindra Dwivedi, the Doctor Personnel POWERGRID, to welcome our Honorable Cabinet Minister with a token of gratitude. I request everyone to please give a huge round of applause. Please don't stop. Director Dr. Yatindra Dwivedi, Director Personnel POWERGRID, is welcoming our Honorable Minister, Shri R.K. Singh, Union Minister, Power, New and Renewable Energy. Now I request Dr. Yatindra Dwivedi to welcome Shri K.J. George, Honorable Minister of Energy, Government of Karnataka. I welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now I extend my welcome to Shri P.C. Mohan, our Honorable MP, Bangalore Central Constituency. He's not here. Okay. Sorry. Now I welcome our Shri Tejasvi Surya, our Honorable MP, Bangalore South Constituency, for this auspicious occasion. Thank you so much for joining with us, sir. Now I welcome Shri Gaurav Gupta, Additional Chief Secretary, Energy, Government of Karnataka, for this occasion. Welcome you, sir. Thank you for your presence. Now I request Shri Tarun Bajaj, Executive Director, POWERGRID, to welcome Dr. Pratima Murthy, the Director of NIMHANS. I welcome you, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining with us today. I also request Shri Tarun Bajaj to welcome Dr. Yatindra Dwivedi, the Director of POWERGRID. I welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for joining with us today. Now I request Dr. Yatindra Dwivedi, the Director Personnel POWERGRID, to give away the welcome address.
Respected Honorable Cabinet Minister of Power, New and Renewable Energy, Sri R.K. Singh Saab. Virtually connected, respected Honorable Cabinet Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Chemicals and Fertilizer, Sri Mansukh Mandavia Saab. Honorable Minister for Energy, Government of Karnataka, Sri K.J. George ji. Honorable MP Lok Sabha, Sri Tejasvi Surya ji. Additional Chief Secretary, Energy, Government of Karnataka, Sri Gaurav Gupta ji. Director NIMHANS, Dr. Pratima Murthy ji. The dignitaries present on the dais, officers of the central and state government, and district guests. We feel proud to have the gracious presence of Honorable Cabinet Minister, sir, in this event. Sir, under your leadership, power infrastructure has undergone transformational change and has been reaching newer and newer heights. I welcome you, sir, in this beautiful city of Bengaluru. It is a matter of great pride that the VISHRAM SADAN built under the corporate social responsibility of POWERGRID at NIMHANS, Bengaluru, is being inaugurated today. In NIMHANS, patients not only from different parts of Karnataka, but also from different parts of the country come here for treatment. The VISHRAM SADAN has been established to provide boarding and lodging facilities to poor patients and their attendants undergoing or waiting the treatment at NIMHANS. Apart from this, 6 number VISHRAM SADANs have been constructed by POWERGRID across the country at New Delhi, Lucknow, Patna, Darbhanga, Guwahati, and Vadodara. In addition, a few more VISHRAM SADANs are under construction. Sir, this VISHRAM SADAN has been constructed with a total cost of 23 crores and consists of 65 rooms with 270 beds. The SADAN is fully equipped with all necessary facilities. POWERGRID, through its CSR initiative, is playing a significant role in economic and social development of the country in terms of rural development, education, healthcare, skill development, etc. Sir, I assure you that many such welfare works will be identified and executed in the future also with social responsibility and devotion. I again welcome you all with folded hands and gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your welcome address, sir. Now I request Dr. Pratima Murthy, the director of NIMHANS, to address the gathering, please.
Sabko namaskar. The chief guest for today, Honorable Shri R.K. Singh, Union Minister for Power and New and Renewable Energy. Our own Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare and Chemical and Fertilizers, Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya ji. Shri K.J. George, Honorable Minister of Energy, Government of Karnataka. Shri Tejasvi Surya, all the other dignitaries on the dais, colleagues from POWERGRID Corporation, and ladies and gentlemen. It's really a very, very proud moment for us to have the inauguration of the POWERGRID VISHRAM SADAN, an initiative which was started in 2018 and now brings a lot of promise to all our patients who come from all over the country. NIMHANS gets more than 6 lakh patients coming throughout the country, and sometimes the footfalls are in excess of 5,000 people a day in our outpatients. They come from all over, they come with very, very high expectations, and very often they have a lot of financial difficulties. And many patients, typically as in India, many patients are accompanied by more than one family member, and it makes it very difficult for them if they have to stay in any lodge or any other facilities. So it is really very important to really realize that this initiative by POWERGRID is going to serve lakhs and lakhs of people to be comfortable when they come to NIMHANS, when they seek consultation, and sometimes even on an outpatient basis, a lot of consultations can be given. It helps with that. I must also say that we are indeed extremely grateful to our President of NIMHANS, as well as the Honorable Cabinet Minister for Health and Family Welfare and Chemical and Fertilizers, Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya ji. He is extremely supportive in all our programs, and today he will be addressing us online as he was not able to come for this program. I wanted to say, sir, that we have a lot of CSR, beginning of CSR initiatives, and I do know that in addition to the POWERGRID, there are several others. For example, KPTCL also, we have requested them for some additional CSR, and we hope that through this CSR, we will be able to help many, many more patients who come. NIMHANS is trying to expand its services. We are hoping to have a new outpatient facility, to revamp our casualty facility so that more people can be seen, to develop a North Campus for polytrauma in Kalsanhalli, and we hope that these dreams will be realized. This is the 70th year of the All India Institute of Mental Health, the first mental health postgraduate institution in the country, 50 years of the formation of the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences. So it's a very, very important year. We also hope to have a museum of the brain and mind so that young people will be interested in the mind, not only to understand it, but also know how to take care of their brain and mind so that they do not have problems later in life. So we have a lot of these initiatives, and in this, the contribution of the POWERGRID is deeply appreciated, and we hope that like they have done in 8 other institutions, they will continue to help. And it's only together, when all of us get together, particularly inviting CSR, that we can hope to make the world a little less dreadful for people with mental, neurological, and neurosurgical disorders. We also look forward by the address of our chief guest, as well as our guest online, and we look forward to their inspiration and support in the days to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your address. Now we have a virtual address by Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, the Honorable Cabinet Minister of Health, Family Welfare and Chemicals and Fertilizer. So he'll be addressing us virtually. So I request our Honorable Minister to address the gathering, please.
जी नमस्ते। सबसे पहले तो मैं माफी चाहूंगा कि मैं प्रत्यक्ष उपस्थित नहीं रह पाया हूँ, लेकिन भी मैंने सोचा कि हमारे साथी मित्र आर.के. सिंह जी मेरे इंस्टीट्यूट में जा रहे हैं तो मुझे जुड़ना चाहिए। मैं आपका इंस्टीट्यूट में स्वागत करता हूँ। ऑनरेबल हेल्थ मिनिस्टर कर्नाटका, हमारे तेजस्वी जी, हमारे विधायकगण, सांसदगण, प्रतिमा जी, सभी को मेरी ओर से हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। निम्हांस एक ऐसी इंस्टीट्यूट है जिन्होंने नहीं केवल देश में लेकिन दुनिया में एक अच्छा नाम बनाया है क्लिनिकल केयर के लिए, क्वालिटी ट्रेनिंग के लिए, मॉडर्न रिसर्च के लिए और क्लिनिकल प्रोटोकॉल तैयार करने के लिए। निम्हांस सारे देश में जानी जाती है। निम्हांस ने कोविड के दरमियान जो काम किया वो देश हमेशा याद रखेगा। उसमें भी अभी टेलीमानस की सेवा उपलब्ध करा के देश के कोने कोने में जो लोग प्रत्यक्ष आके नहीं बता सकते, लेकिन वो टेलीफोन के माध्यम से वर्चुअली जुड़ के अपनी समस्या शेयर करते हैं। और मेंटल हेल्थ आज बहुत बड़ा इश्यू है। 10% आबादी के लोग मेंटल हेल्थ के शिकार, वो छोटी बात नहीं है। ऐसी स्थिति में जिस तरह से निम्हांस ने अपना कार्य को बढ़ाया, एक्सपांशन करा, उसका बहुत अच्छा आउटपुट भी आ रहा है। और वैसी स्थिति में आज जब 23 करोड़ के खर्च से बनी हुई व्यवस्था यानी कि हॉस्टल का लोकार्पण हो रहा है, ये व्यवस्था एक होलिस्टिक अप्रोच का आउटपुट है। सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के पीएसयू अपना सीएसआर इतना सजग होके हेल्थ में सहयोग करने के लिए खर्च करते हैं, उसका एक बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल है। मैं देख रहा हूं कई एम्स में, निम्हांस जैसे इंस्टीट्यूट में, भारत सरकार की नेशनल इंपोर्टेंट इंस्टीट्यूट में, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के अदर मिनिस्ट्री के पीएसयू उत्साह से आते हैं, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट में मदद करते हैं, सहभागिता करके हेल्थ मिनिस्ट्री को सहयोग करता है, देश की जनता के सेवा के साथ जुड़ते हैं। मैं अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ पावर मिनिस्ट्री को। आपने 23 करोड़ रुपए के खर्च से एक अच्छी धर्मशाला, अच्छी व्यवस्था यहाँ खड़ी की है। दूर सुदूर क्षेत्र से आने वाले लोगों को हमेशा आपके बनाए हुए इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर व्यवस्था से लॉन्ग टाइम के लिए सुविधा उपलब्ध होगी, क्योंकि मेंटल हेल्थ एक ऐसा विषय है, आके डायग्नोसिस करा के चले जाए ऐसा नहीं होता है। कई लोगों को 1 सप्ताह, 2 सप्ताह, महीने, 2 महीने तक रुकना होता है। पेशेंट को तो शायद बेड मिलता है, लेकिन उसको केयर करने वाली उसकी फैमिली, उसके लिए व्यवस्था मैं मानता हूं कि बहुत बड़ी है। और इसलिए मैं फिर से आर.के. सिंह जी, उसकी टीम, पीएसयू और मिनिस्ट्री का अभिनंदन करता हूं। आप सब लोग इंस्टीट्यूट में आए, मेरे इंस्टीट्यूट को प्रोत्साहित किया। आप सबको अनेक शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
It means a lot to us. We are grateful to it. Thank you so much, sir, for joining with us virtually. Due to some emergency and work constraint, sir has to take a leave early. So thank you so much, sir, for joining with us. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Now I request Shri Tejasvi Surya, our Honorable MP, Bangalore South Constituency, to address the gathering, please.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಧ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು ಮನ್ಸುಖ್ ಮಾಂಡವಿಯಾ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದರು. ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದರೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ಇದರ ಲೋಕಾರ್ಪಣೆಗೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿನ್ಯೂವಬಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು, ಹೊಸ ಆಯಾಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ರಚಿಸುವಂಥ ಬಹಳ ದೂರದೃಷ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಆರ್.ಕೆ. ಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಹಿರಿಯ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ಹಲವಾರು ದಶಕಗಳಿಂದ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಕೆ.ಜೆ. ಜಾರ್ಜ್ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಗೌರವ್ ಗುಪ್ತಾ ಅವರು, ನಿಮ್ಹ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರವೀಣಾ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮೇಡಮು, ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರೇ, ನಿಮ್ಹ್ಯಾನ್ಸು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಒಂದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಅದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ. ನಾನು ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಬಾರಿ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಹಾಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಎಂ ಪಿಗಳನ್ನು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಒಡಿಸ್ಸಾದಿಂದ, ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಗಾಲ್ನಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಎಂ ಪಿಗಳು, ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಹ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆನ್ಸಿಯಿಂದ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ತಾವು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಉಳಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ, ನಮಗೊಂದು ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಬರುವಂಥ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್. So in that sense, NIMHANS is truly a national institution, an institution of national importance, because the people that NIMHANS is serving to is not just restricted to people of Bengaluru and Karnataka, but people from all over the country come to this city, come to the institution for support. R.K. Singh ji, I was mentioning earlier in Kannada that whenever I meet with MPs from especially from West Bengal, from Odisha, from UP, many of them come up to me and ask me for some help in admissions to NIMHANS, help in accommodation for patients when they come here as caretakers. And not a day goes by when either my office or I do not trouble Director Ma'am or the office asking for the impossible. How so much ever we try to create infrastructure in NIMHANS, it is always a challenge to meet the growing demands. And sir, when you will see the building and you will also get to see the patients, you will notice that 99% of the patients come from the poorest of the economic backgrounds. And they would have traveled literally thousands of kilometers to come here for want of, lack of similar medical infrastructure and facilities in places like West Bengal. So when they come here, like Pratima ji was mentioning, the family comes with, the patient is accompanied by their family, and many a times they come to my office or the local MLA's office asking for some help in accommodation for a few days. In fact, there are a couple of lodges and PGs in BTM layout with whom we have like a permanent arrangement to help them stay when they come here for treatment. But we can only help a few people in a private capacity. So this VISHRAM SADAN was very much needed acutely, and this is going to be serving lakhs of citizens, lakhs of hospital visitors in the coming years. This was a very important gap that needed to be filled here in our campus. On behalf of the people of Bengaluru, on behalf of the people and the staff of NIMHANS, sir, I thank you, and I thank the POWERGRID Corporation of India for this very, very important infrastructure addition that you have made for us. The Prime Minister's vision has been the upliftment of the poor. over the last few days during the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, whether it is in Madiwala, whether it is in Lakkasandra, whether it is in Ijipura, whether it is in Siddhapura, wherever we have gone, the beneficiaries have very gratefully recollected the life-changing initiatives of the Prime Minister as regards health and welfare. Whether it is the Janaushadhi Kendras, whether it is Ayushman Bharat coverage, whether it is the Jeevan Jyoti Bima insurance coverage, whether it is the reduction in stents, the prices of stents and such other medications and such other requirements, the initiative of the Prime Minister to help young women, young mothers under the Poshan Abhiyan, all of these the people of the city are gratefully thanking and remembering the Prime Minister for. So it is in this context that POWERGRID Corporation has come forward and has exercised its corporate social responsibility by adding a very critical health infrastructure for the city. I once again thank you, sir, and I thank the whole team for this very valuable addition to our infrastructure on behalf of people of NIMHANS and people of Karnataka and Bengaluru. Thank you so much. Namaste.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್, ನೌ ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಶ್ರೀ KJ George, our Honorable Minister of Energy, Government of Karnataka, to speak few words on this occasion.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Sri R.K. Singh Ji, the Honorable Cabinet Power and Renewable Energy Minister, Government of India, Sri Tejaswini Surya, Member of Parliament, Srimati Pratima Murthy, Director of NIMHANS, Dr. Yatindra Dwivedi, Director of POWERGRID, Mr. Gaurav Gupta, Additional Chief Secretary of Energy, Government of Karnataka, distinguished guests, doctors and friends. It's a great privilege for me to come and participate this August assembly. I am a regular visitor of your NIMHANS. Whenever some patients come, they'll request. But I am always grateful to NIMHANS director, doctors, for your dedication and your treatment to the needy and the poor people. What we have seen after this COVID, this lot of patients are coming. They are little bit of hesitant to come NIMHANS because, you know, everybody thinks somebody goes to NIMHANS, they got a serious mental problem or the thing. Nowadays, that is not the case. That earlier it might have been the case. Now, this depression started. Even the young people are suffering for little bit of disorder, mental disorder. They don't want to come. That's why I request the director, we have to start some other places also for the young people to come. And this is not a major disorder in their mental health. I was told, I'm not an expert in the things, I'm not a doctor, but I was told this can be easily treated and with the psychiatric advice or the timely treatment, we can cure it. That's why we should think about the thing. Today, along with the minister, I visited two. One is Indian Institute of Science as well as NIMHANS. These two institutions, the pride of India, the thing. Today, I congratulate the Honorable Central Minister, R.K. Singh Ji, and his Power Corporation or Power Grid Corporation people to come forward and help these two institutions to strengthen their activities. I think the CSR fund has done a lot of good thing for India. In my constituency, we have used the CSR fund and upgraded all 28 government schools with giving all infrastructure, including smart classrooms. We constructed a school. Additionally, we provided building for the college, because in my constituency there was no government college, the private colleges are there. But you know, the common man, it is very expensive to send their children to these private institutions. They are also doing a good job. I don't say they are not doing, but their fees are a little bit of unaffordable to the common man. That's why we thought of this thing. And I'm also running one trust. The outpatient department was there. We had dialysis center, about 10 missions we put. After COVID, that we have stopped it. Now, from the government, we are constructing a multi-specialty hospital. After it's completed within 3-4 months, we thought of shifting all this dialysis center to there. Why I told this thing, the CSR fund, I think earlier I had not heard about the government, private sector institutions coming forward, helping these type of institutions. That's why I congratulated the minister and his colleagues to come back. I think director told about CSR from KPTCL. Our additional chief secretary, Gaurav Gupta, is there. Please, Gaurav, think about it, because when they are doing such a good work, whatever little we can do, definitely we'll try to do it. Today I'm an energy minister. I am grateful to our central energy minister, R.K. Singh ji. When I met him, he helped us. We had a big problem of power shortage. All of a sudden, the demand has gone double, and there was a monsoon failure, so that our hydro resources all become 50% capacity. And also the same way we closed down our thermal plants for annual maintenance. And the solar also, because of the monsoon, rain was not there, but cloud was there. The production has gone down. And in the meantime, there was no wind also. In that situation, but we didn't, any power cut we are introduced to the industry for domestic or essential anything. Only the irrigation field, pump sets, we are reduced 2 hours. Instead of 7 hours, we started giving 2 hours. Also, wherever they needed, the crop was ready to cut out. That time we again started. Then I went to the central minister, told him this is a problem which we are facing. He was kind enough to immediately grant about 350 megawatt of power to Karnataka. And also, earlier days, there was no demand at all. That's why we didn't take our part of Kudige, that's a thermal plant in North Karnataka. Then they allotted to the Delhi. Then that also we requested here. Now, the thing, what he suggested, why can't you go for Kusum B and C? I think that that program was there for 4-5 years. But because of the no shortage, our people never thought about it. Now we already started. We wanted to solarize these substations. And wherever the farmers is there, we wanted to give this power to them. That also central government and state government is giving full support to that. We are pioneers in the solar thing. Or I told in the Indian Institute of Science also, we are pioneers in the electricity production also. You know, when Visheshwaraya ji was there, Mysore Maharaja was there, we started the first hydro and also transmission of electricity we started in those days. At the same way, now we are pioneers in the solar also, wind also, and we are thinking about starting green hydrogen as well as pump storage and all the things. All the things we need the support of central government as well as I request our young MP, Dynamic, you also put your influence in the central and get it. Our state government under the leadership of Sidramaya ji and also Deputy Chief Minister Shivkumar, he was the energy minister. We are all there to help the people. I think in the future we need more demand to power, then only the prosperity will come. We are shortage, okay, that's okay, but the power consumption should go up. Then only any country or state is going to prosperity. With these few words, once again I thank all of you for your dedicated work. Thank you very much.
I thank our Honorable Minister for sharing his thoughts. Thank you so much, sir. Now we have a very small screening of a film which showcases what is POWERGRID and what is the vision of VISHRAM SADAN. So I request to screen the film, please.
POWERGRID Corporation of India Limited, Government of India's Maharatna PSU, is one of the largest transmission utilities of the world, which has been playing an important role in the development of Indian power sector. POWERGRID also touches the lives of people in another way. The corporate social responsibility interventions to bring about a change for the better in people's lives. The CSR activities of POWERGRID span a wide spectrum of activities in the area of healthcare, education, rural development, sanitation and various sustainable development goals of United Nations. In healthcare, POWERGRID has created a name for itself in patients' support infrastructure through its various VISHRAM SADAN across the country. Recognizing the needs of poor patients and their attendants coming from distant parts of the country to specialized hospitals in bigger cities, POWERGRID evolved the concept of VISHRAM SADAN, comfortable boarding and lodging facilities for waiting patients and their attendants. At present, POWERGRID has VISHRAM SADAN across 6 locations in the country. The latest addition to this, the newly constructed POWERGRID VISHRAM SADAN at National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences in Bengaluru. The 23 crore POWERGRID VISHRAM SADAN at NIMHANS is facilitated with 270 beds and well-equipped amenities for the patients and their attendants. 43 numbers, 6-bedded dormitories, 12 numbers, single-bedded private rooms, kitchen with dining area, rooms for shops, firefighting system and rooftop solar system for the building are there in this 2-story building. Dedicated facilities are made for women and differently abled ones. POWERGRID VISHRAM SADAN at NIMHANS is envisaged to open doors to needy patients and their bystanders from different walks of life. POWERGRID VISHRAM SADAN here at NIMHANS will continue to be a ray of hope to the needy ones in the coming days. POWERGRID, transforming lives and transmitting smiles since 1989.
I think this film really justifies that POWERGRID has played a very huge role in creating a positive impact in the society. So I request you all once again to give a huge round of applause for POWERGRID's initiative and vision. Now, the time for the golden hour. I request Shri R.K. Singh, our Honorable Cabinet Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy, to address the gathering, please.
Mr. K. George, the Honorable Minister for Power, Karnataka. Mr. Tejasvi Surya, the Member of Parliament, my colleague in Parliament. Pratima Murthy, the Director of NIMHANS. Mr. Gaurav Gupta, the Additional Chief Secretary, Power, Karnataka. Mr. Dwivedi, the Director, POWERGRID. Ladies and gentlemen, the speakers before me have said so, but I'll reiterate. This activity of CSR done by POWERGRID, not only here but at 5 other locations, I think of all the, if you compare this with all other CSR activities, I think this is one activity which is something which gives the most satisfaction because it helps the poorest of the poor. there are millions of people who cannot afford to go to the private sector, who do not have the money to get themselves treated. The government hospitals are there for them. But then the problem is, as Dr. Murthy said, that in our culture, when somebody goes for treatment, the family goes with him. He does not have, he or she, the patient does not have one attendant. The patient has 2 or 3 attendants, and that is natural. That's how we live. And just imagine such families coming to a city like Bangalore from some remote corner in Bihar or Bengal or wherever. And can you imagine them trying to find a location to stay? And how difficult it will be? How unaffordable it will be? And that is what happens. And this helps them. This helps the poorest, the poor. This helps those who need help. That is the great thing about this particular activity, CSR activity, that it helps people who need help. And the awareness of people having mental health issues is increasing. The stigma attached to it is going away. Earlier, even now, forget earlier, even now, families hesitate, to confess that any child or any member of the family has any mental issues. They hesitate to come forward, even now. Now that has to go. In other countries, there's absolutely no hesitation in going and seeking help, in seeking counseling. In our country, that's not so. It has to happen, it has to come. And you will see the load on institutions like in NIMHANS increasing multifold. Now, this is something which is true. I mean, even in the well-off state of society, this hesitation to, accept that, yes, there is some mental issue and we need to take help and that it can be addressed. Now, this awareness is, not really spread across the affluent society, let alone the poorer people. Now, when it spreads across the societies, the load on institutions like in NIMHANS will actually increase manyfold. And, they will need many more NIMHANS, and many more NIMHANS across the country. We will need to multiply our institutions, which we shall do, our government shall do that. We multiplied institutions across the country, and we decided that we'll construct all India institutes in every state. We've done that. In some states, we've constructed 2 All India Institutes of Medical Sciences. So similarly, we've decided that we'll construct medical colleges in every district, and we've done that. We've constructed medical colleges in every district of the country. If any district is left out, that means the construction is waiting to happen. So we are expanding capacities. We have a program for expanding the district hospitals and strengthening the district hospitals. So we are doing that. But we are catching up. It's just catching up, with not yet able to meet the whole demand, the whole load. But we are getting there. Now this, of course, is priority. The first priority of any government is to make sure that its people get the treatment which they need. And this government has done that. So strengthening the medical sector, strengthening the government health sector is one. The other, of course, is the Ayushman Bharat card. Giving an insurance of 5 lakhs for every poor family. And this also has been a great, great success. And now the poor families don't need to get further into debt if somebody falls ill. So this Ayushman Bharat card is also helping the poor family. Now, we are getting there. As a country, we are getting there. We are getting to a place where people don't need to actually get into debt if some family member falls sick. And in this endeavor, our companies will always come forward and help. And, all the companies and the Minister of Power, they'll always come forward and help. In our sector, we have, of course, sort of ensured universal access. We have ensured that the availability of power in rural areas has gone up from 12 hours in 2015 to about 22 hours today. And about 23.5 hours in urban areas. And a large part of that, a large role in that has been played by the POWERGRID, the institution which has done this. You know, we've constructed almost about 190,000 circuit kilometers of transmission lines, connected the whole country to one grid. We are the single largest integrated grid in the world is our grid, running on one frequency. With one central load dispatch center. And a large role in that has been played by POWERGRID. It's one of as pointed out, it's one of the biggest transmission companies in the world, and it's one of the most profit-making transmission companies in the world. So it's been doing very well. It has state-of-the-art transmission systems, 765 HVDC, 800 HVDC. That is the status of transmission systems here. Our transmission systems are very modern. And that is that which has helped us to ensure that electricity reaches every village and every home. And we have ensured that the electricity reaches every village and every home. So congratulations, POWERGRID, you've done well. And I really feel, as the Minister for the Power, I really feel a huge sense of satisfaction that we are able to come out and help in areas where help is necessary. I also want to tell the Honorable Minister for Power from Karnataka, Mr. George, that we are there to help. The central government is always there. So whatever power requirement is there, we shall always provide. Let there be whatever. That's our job. That's our job. And we will not be found wanting. So whatever quantum of power is necessary, we shall provide that. Karnataka has been doing well in the power sector. It has expanded its renewable energy capacities hugely. It has to expand its capacity, the thermal capacities more. That's what I have communicated, because the demand is growing. The demand across the country is growing. You know, our demand grew from 136,000 megawatts in 2014 to 243,000 megawatts, an increase of 100,000 megawatts in just about 9 years. That's an increase of 70% in 9 years. No other country has experienced this increase. Now that's a good thing, because that means that our economy is growing. And we have met that demand. We met that peak demand, and we'll continue meeting that peak demand because we're adding capacity. We've already added about 180,000 megawatts. Now we have under construction about 99,000 megawatts of renewable energy. We have about 18,000 megawatts of hydro under construction, plus 24,000 megawatts is going to come under construction. We have almost about 18,000 megawatts of nuclear, which is under different stages of construction. 27,000 megawatts of thermal is under construction, but we are increasing that to about 87,000 megawatts of thermal, which is going to come under construction. So we have huge capacities under construction because we need that capacity. Our demand is growing at about, it grew at 9% last year, and this year, up till now, it has been growing at 10%. So a huge country with a demand growing like that, we'll make sure that we meet that demand. That is our pledge. And we have been meeting that demand. We shall continue to do so. Because without electricity, nothing grows. Nothing runs without electricity. You won't have any lights or fans or air conditioners. Your lifts won't run. Your ventilators won't run. Nothing will run. No industry will run. Without electricity, there is no growth. To ensure growth, we have to have electricity. And that is our job. We shall provide that electricity. Let there be no mistake. We have been doing it, and we are a different country now. I mean, now we have universal access, and our power systems are comparable with the best in the world. So absolutely, we are in a different place altogether. I want to conclude by congratulating POWERGRID once again, and I'm quite certain that they'll continue this activity and see as to which are the other hospitals where such facilities are needed, and we shall provide those facilities in other hospitals as well. Thank you very much.
I thank our Honorable Minister for gracing his presence and expressing his thoughts about the initiative. And thank you so much for the constant support and help, sir. Thank you so much. And now I request Shri Tarun Bajaj, the Executive Director, POWERGRID, to give away the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I extend my sincere gratitude to the esteemed chief guest of today's function, Honorable Union Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy, Shri R.K. Singh Ji. Sir, your guidance has been invaluable, and we are profoundly grateful for the opportunity you provided us to contribute to this noble cause. On this auspicious day, I extend my heartfelt thanks to Honorable Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Shri Mansukh Mandaviya Ji, who joined us through VC. Then I extend my thanks to Honorable Minister of Energy, Government of Karnataka, Shri Keshi George Ji, Honorable Lok Sabha MP for Bangalore South, Mr. Shri Tejasvi Surya Ji, Additional Chief Secretary Energy, Government of Karnataka, Shri Gaura Gupta Ji, for their presence today in this function. I would like to express our deep gratitude to Dr. Pratima Murthy, Director of NIMHANS, and her team, whose unwavering cooperation and support has been instrumental in facilitating the construction activities in the NIMHANS premises. And thanks to the esteemed dignitaries who have been graciously invited by NIMHANS for this function. Heartfelt thanks for our CMD Shri K. Shrikant Sir, Director Personnel Shri Yatentra Dwivedi Ji, and all other officials of POWERGRID for their continuous support. I appreciate the work done by CSR team of Southern Region 2, who have been associated from beginning to the completion of this prestigious project. Special thanks to the consultant, Messrs. HSCC India Limited, and the executing agency, Messrs. KBR Infra. Last but not the least, I express gratitude to the press, security personnel, and all the individuals involved in the organization of this event, both directly or indirectly. Your cooperation has been crucial in ensuring the seamless success of today's program. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, our Honorable Cabinet Minister of Power, New and Renewable Energy, Shri R.K. Singh Ji, will be inaugurating the VISHRAM SADAN building constructed by POWERGRID. So they'll be arriving at POWERGRID's VISHRAM SADAN and they'll be inaugurating the building. So I request every one of you to please join us for unveiling the VISHRAM SADAN's building. So now all the dignitaries and the cabinet ministers will be arriving at POWERGRID's VISHRAM SADAN. So I request you all to please join us there. And thank you so much for gracing your presence. Thank you one and all.
No, you can keep going.
अरे यार सर के साथ आप ही आइए बात आइए सिक्योरिटी पहले ऊपर लास्ट माइंड अरे देखो यार
ಅದು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಲೈವ್
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, I want to take a picture with this.
POWERGRID.
ಮುಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ
Yeah. Sir, sir, please come in, sir. Sir.
congratulate POWERGRID to do this. And NIMHANS, of course, the patient need to come to NIMHANS. So that the patient should come to NIMHANS is a great aspect. Thanks.
ಇದೇನೆ